Hello, it's Ricardo and welcome back to Elite Dangerous and Elite Dangerous Odyssey. What we're going to be doing today is a little bit of management. We're going to be doing some Tritium collection. We're going to go and see the crashed ship of Valkyrie, and then we're going to swap into Elite Dangerous Odyssey. So I'm fully fueled and ready to go. Got loads of cargo space. Well, exactly. So, loads of cargo space. Let's get rid of that ton of gold. I don't want any hassle. Let's get cracking. A little bit of auto launch.
Ship has departed. Move clear of the landing pad.
Okay. And while that's doing its thing, I can go into my channel dashboard and just set some stuff up. So, what's been happening today? I really have been, I wouldn't say struggling, but struggling is the right word. To think, what's it going to... There's a lot of people who are interested in Odyssey, but also there's an awful lot of people, the console players, where it must be like rubbing salt in the wound, right? And like, you know, with this icon I've put up, Taxi Ride Simulator, that's what it feels like. And I just needed a bit of a break. I needed a bit of a break from it. And I wanted to do a little bit of gameplay. That was the plan. That's what I'm planning on doing. So, yeah, there you go. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm not going straight into Odyssey and giving that a good thrashing. Chances are as well we're going to get a new instance. You know, Alpha 2. Hopefully we're going to get that as well. So, good things are coming. Good things are coming. We hope. So, here we go. Let me just set some things up and we will be on our way. So, yesterday we had a good stream. Went on a bit though, didn't it? You know, 4 hours of it. Whew. I mean, that was some heavy stuff. That'll do for me. Right, okay. Let's get cracking. I'm going down to this one particular system, the Skilla system. 6 jumps. We got the fuel. My ship is not very jump hardy. It's my hauler. So, let's go. Let's get cracking. The old fat badger. And in fact, I think what we'll do is we'll jump the carrier down there. So, a bit of carrier management. Opens the galaxy map. Because I'm kind of going down there. Anyway. Right, carrier's going to jump. No problems. Makes it easier for fueling as well. So, let's jump away. Jump, jump, jumping.
You have departed the no-fire zone. Farewell, Commander.
And I've managed now. To get the carrier jumping down, get some tritium, fuel up, and then Gonna have a nose at this ship, the Valkyrie. Get a bit of menu while I'm at it.
Frameshift drive
And then
charging.
see what we can do in regard to some missions. That's the plan. So I didn't manage to get my office sorted out, unfortunately. But there you go.
3, 2.
So head on down there, fill up on tritium, or at least get some more tritium. Job done. It's nice to be back in a cockpit again and in charge of your own destiny, as opposed to like flying around in a taxi.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, didn't get the office sorted out today. There's always tomorrow. Got sidetracked trimming bushes with a bush trimming device. Something I wouldn't recommend.
3, 2.
Okay. Am I German? No, I'm not German, I'm Welsh.
System scan complete.
And for some reason, the chat is not showing up in my chat window, which is irritating. God knows why that isn't working. Let's see. Oh, that's working. Interesting. So to the person who said, am I German? No, I'm Welsh.
Frameshift drive charging.
Couple more jumps to go. Oh, I got an invite. Down to the puppet sector. Happy Easter, how you doing? It's a lovely day here as well. I've been out trimming the back garden back. I was even so kind as to trim my next door neighbour's garden for him. You are, what a lovely thing that was for me to do. I'm absolutely shattered now. So how's the sound? Sound okay? I've got the mic a little bit further away today.
Frameshift drive charging.
Like I'm saying, it's nice to be back flying a ship. For all the times that we all started moaning, oh, we want space legs, we want to be able to be walking around, we want this, we want that. It's nice to get back into a ship. It really is nice to get back into a ship. So like I say, this afternoon, we're going to do some tritium refueling. We're going to go and see this crashed ship, the Valkyrie. That's been found, not so far away. I got the coordinates for that. And then we're going to hop onto the Odyssey instance and do a couple of missions. See what all that's about. So here's our destination. Cilia.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh. And tomorrow I'll have my desk moved around and I'll have monitors around so I'll be able to see exactly what is going on, hopefully. So, I want, no, don't want any of that, I want some of that. I want a particular station, although a couple of stations there have got tritium. Oh, for God's sake. I should just have to show my fleet carrier. That would be great. Alright. What we got then? Should be Boa. Dock. It's a while away. There we go. Yeah, this crash ship, right? The crash ship I'm talking about, and we got a bit of time to bounce onto this, is the Valkyrie, right? And it's a crash ship of the missing ACT agent is located. So the vessel of Captain Niamh Seutonia, who vanished on an anti-NMLA mission, has been found with its crew dead. Following widespread search by independent pilots, which I think was done, they completed it within 2 hours. I don't know how people do it, right? A commander, TheRealFlame, was the first to discover the wreckage of the Valkyrie in the Trianguli sector, which is where we're going to go after we refuel. The ship crashed after sustaining weapons fire, and all crew people died on impact. Cardago, how's it going? So we're going to go down and have a little bit of a nose at that, I think, as well. So a little bit of in-game stuff to go and look at, because, you know, why is Odyssey is great, but like there are an awful lot of people who still can't play it, and you know, it's like rubbing salt in the wound, isn't it? It's a party that a lot of people can't get to. So I thought I'd do a little bit of traditional Elite Dangerous, and here I am in the ship. Do you know what? I've never noticed them before. Whatever they are. And so here we are in the ship. The old fat badger. Yeah, I'm alright. Been doing the garden. Cooked a lovely dinner. Kids didn't eat it. It was me and my missus going, oh, I can't eat anymore. You know, typical stuff. But lots of stuff happening. Lots of stuff going on. And of course, in the UK, it's also a holiday tomorrow. It is a bit like Dungeon Keeper. I love Dungeon Keeper. I love that game. You know, the ability to slap your minions around. It is, in fact, that is the game. But what you do, obviously, you're like you're an evil James Bond sort of villain, right? Build your lair and head for world domination. I remember playing Evil Genius, the first one, back in about 2002, 2003, something like that, and it was good. I put a stream up on it that I go through it real time, and it was okay. I mean, no one watched it because, you know, it's not everyone's type of game, is it? You know, but it is certainly, the game is certainly good, and you know, it'll run quite easily. So yeah, I quite fancy that. Was it Outriders? I think it is. I haven't seen much about it. What I've seen looks really good. But I've got so many things to play, and software houses are sending me keys left, right, and centre for things. It's starting to become like a full-time job, this. And it's only meant to be a hobby. Me doing what I like, which is playing games. So this is a long way away. I'm just wondering if there's anything else closer in system where I can get this tritium from. Where is my... Carrier City and Refueling City can do it as well. Okay, let's see if we can get somewhere else. Refueling City is close. Carrier City is even closer. But that's where we're headed. Yeah, Dungeon Keeper 2 was really good. I mean, I remember the old original Dungeon Keeper, you know? Then they remastered Dungeon Keeper with all the new DirectX drivers and stuff. Lieutenant Dan. It's... Fleet carriers afford you the ability just to let it go and jump, right? Other than that, they are a millstone around your neck. You will never have any money if you've got a fleet carrier. You know? I mean, let's just look at the stats of mine. There it is. 9 million a week it costs to run. And that's some heavy stuff. So, you know, I've got other things to do as well. And when Odyssey hits, it's going to have everybody jumping around everywhere. Right? So it is going to be quite interesting how viable fleet carriers are. I've got stuff I'm trying to trade on it. The problem is, and I think a lot of people will agree, with fleet carriers, right, they're everywhere. They're like lampposts. There's one on every corner. There's one in every system, at least. Even the outer systems. But you know, we all sort of managed before fleet carriers. If they suddenly took them away, it is just handy for taking stuff with you. That's exactly right. Exactly right. The trade profit on my carrier, I don't know. I think I put something like 10% on it, something like that. Something like that. When you consider 5 billion to buy it, and then you gotta run it, and that's some heavy stuff. Yeah, well, more than likely you'll probably find a couple at the center of the galaxy already. See how it goes. But they're expensive to run. Sorry. And expensive to fuel as well. As we're about to find out. So I'm going to go and fill up on tritium, which is about 46,000 a ton. All hail Boran, yeah. So yeah, so I thought, like I say, thought I'd do a little bit of standard Elite Dangerous, and then get back in then and do some Odyssey missions after that, like, you know. That's the plan. You'd have to live off noodles for the rest of your life. It'd be ridiculous. But no, it's going to force people out to do mining and all the rest of it, you know. And dependent on where you are and where you leave it and what price you set, then you can probably make a bit of money. But then you've got to get the materials and all the rest of it. And mining, I think, is still broken. I think it's well broken. It's certainly nowhere near as lucrative. And they called it balance. Nerfing, I think, is what it should be called. But anyway, yes, there we go. So I've changed my display now back to 4K, because I'm in the core game. Of course, you know, Odyssey won't play that. And no news yet on when my new computer's coming. Of course, you know, public holiday weekend. Friday was a holiday in the UK. Saturday no one's going to work on. Sundays today, all the shops are closed. And here's the thing, Monday is also a holiday. So it's going to be Tuesday or Wednesday, unless Chill Blast, which is the company I've got it from, stitch me up. Yeah, they made huge changes. Absolute huge. And they did. I mean, you know, what with the scanner being broken as well. Oh, we fixed it. Really? I still think it's a little bit rough round the edges, to be honest with you. Yeah, quite true. Take the Anaconda. Just take you a bit longer. In regards to fueling. Look at that, 20 past 3 and I'm ready for a nap. I mean, it was an enormous dinner, mind. There was the beef, and then I cooked a little bit of gammon, because I found that in the bottom of the fridge. So I boiled that. And then there was roast potatoes and carrots and sprouts and cauliflower. And I was like, oh. Problem is now, I'm going to fall asleep. Was that right? 720 ton? Yeah, this is a 720 ton. 752 ton actually is what this is. This is my Tritium transporter. That's what this is. Let's just see on the system map where I am and where my carrier has jumped into. It should be close. Not showing up yet. Carrier City. Do a bit of scanning while we're on our way. And it also goes to show as well with Odyssey is that all the materials that we've been collecting so far bear absolutely no relevance to Odyssey. Izzy, what's the matter? It would be nice if they had emotes for the player characters. For example, a napping state for these long trips in the taxi. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, I'm in... It's quite funny. There I was moaning about taxis, and the first thing I do is 250 light seconds away. You think, oh, God, I'm just destined to be in bloody frame shift space. Anyway, we'll get this sorted out, get it done, and then we'll get ourselves down to that particular system. Of course, a lot of people might not even know anything about it because it's all been about Odyssey so far, you see. Oh, I'm going to overshoot it. Don't overshoot it. Don't overshoot it. Not in the mood for that now. Well, that's the thing, see. They should have had 2 planets, right? Couple of stations. You know, minimum amount of planets. Because the taxi ride is just irritating people. if they wanted the telemetry within Odyssey, right, in regards to first player shooting and, you know, all the combat and what have you, then all that could have been achieved in any smaller system. It really was a huge clanger. But word on the street is that they recognise this and they're going to change it. Well, let's hope they do. So it's quite good yesterday. We had Ace and we had Steve on as well yesterday. And what we did was tried doing a few missions. It all messed up pretty solidly. But we did get some good pictures, which I've put in the community tab on the channel. So check that out as well. Good to have a good selfie in the bar, especially with the guy who's sleeping. So we got a picture of him as well. Okay, there we go.
Lakon, Tango Hotel Echo. Federal Flight Control welcomes you.
Just let the computer do it. I can't be bothered. It's going in. And in we go. See, even the computer crashed. And that's nothing to do with me. It is. It's like they don't play the game, or they're a little bit disconnected, I think. Sleepy Pete, yeah. They seem to be a little bit disconnected in regards to what they think everybody wants. But just looking here, there seems to be a little bit of a graphics tune-up. Don't you think? Seems to be a little bit more detail going on. You know, the textures and what have you. Hey, I'm alright with that. Let's refuel. Starport services. Right. Refinery. Tritium. I'll have all of that. Cool. What else can I have? That's relatively cheap. It's a refinery, so interesting. Let's find the carrier. Okay, carrier. We've got everything else. We're all sorted. I wonder if I can sell any of my bounties. I can't. Okay. Where is my carrier? It'll be the furthest point away from me now. You watch. Oh, come on. It's all the way there. Jesus Christ. Schoolboy error. Let's go to Reppers City and just get the rest so we're totally full before we start going back. Yeah, oh, definitely.
Landing gear retracted.
You can't do an inter-carrier jump. Like my carrier, where is it? All the way over there. Look at that. You don't need that, do you? You want it down here somewhere. You know? And you can't. You can't do it. Ooh, I can. Let's get it over there. So. Yeah, that's a good idea. Gadago, very good idea. You know, all about forward planning. You're right as well, Jules. You know, they'll have to fix something with it.
Scan detected.
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of people wanted to get in and get into the fight and do the missions. And as an alpha, I would have thought that's what they wanted people to do. But it seems that they've, you know, consciously sort of like slowed it all down. I think. That's my own point of view. They've slowed it all down. And as a result, you know, look at me. Yesterday, I landed on a planet with the others. Got up onto a roof. I walked over a hot vent, which I didn't see and didn't know about until I'd walked over it. Dead. Took me 10 minutes to get there.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
Craziness is what it is. So for those of you who are on Twitch, give a like, give a follow if you wouldn't mind. It all helps my stats. Same with YouTube. Give a like as well. And if you're not subscribed, hit that notification icon. And that will let you know when I'm going live and when there's new videos up and stuff like that. That would really help me out. And if you're here for the first time, welcome. This is Elite Dangerous. I noticed that Elite Dangerous is now £5 on Steam. A whole £5 British. So if you're looking for an extra commander, it'd be that and the cost of Odyssey, which might get a little bit expensive. And it does make me wonder if they'll continue to run the Elite Dangerous games. It could be. It could be the fact that they're slowing things down. You're right. You know, yeah. Who knows? But for an alpha, getting those missions right so the rest of the general public haven't got to worry about it. Well, let's just see what they do. Hopefully, like you say, they'll get it fixed. Make it a little bit more engaging. The more telemetry they get, the more logs they get, the better things will be for them, surely. You know, there'll be less problems when the game releases.
Hotel Echo, Federal Site Control welcomes you. Please submit a docking request before launch.
Here we go. We're going in. So all we're doing is buying up tritium at the moment. Here we are, and yet another refinery.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, it is alpha, you know, so these are the things we've all got to consider and be a bit more tolerant about, I think. But even I was guilty yesterday of going, oh, come on, you know, that sort of thing. Right. I'll have all of that. So I'm not even full to the brim of tritium. Not even full to the brim. Where's the next refinery? Bodoc, been there. Carrier City. No, I haven't been to Bodoc, have I? Might as well get out, get that. Couple of extra tons.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship restraints retracted. Clear for departure.
Okay, here we go. Boosty boost.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So here we go. We'll swing round. There it is. Bodoc. Hopefully the carrier's doing something. And changing where it's going to go. I have got still about what 75 tons of tritium to get. So has anyone seen Zack Snyder's Justice League yet? Is it any good? It doesn't look like the chat's updating. No, I haven't seen it either. I quite fancy it because, well, I saw the film in, you know, in the cinema. And that was good. But this is meant to be 100 times better. Get that 70 odd ton more, and then we can head on back to the carrier.
Lakon Tango Hotel Echo. The Federation welcomes you. Follow station protocols and enjoy your visit, Commander. Landing permission granted. Proceed to landing pad 4.
Yeah, we're going in. It looks like the YouTube chat is not showing up. Only the Twitch stuff. So God knows what's happened there. God knows what's happened. I do have a sneaky feeling. So I've got to read that off there now. Yeah, all I can see is Twitch chat, I'm afraid. Even though I know that people are posting. So, if you're on YouTube, I do apologise. I can't read it. I think it's something to do with Streamlabs messing things up. So sorry about that. It was working yesterday. Are we landed yet? Are we landed yet? Are we there yet? Here we go. And we are down. Let's just check on what the carrier's doing.
Landing successful. Engines disengaged.
Because it is up. Well, looks like I can't move it. Oh well. Looks like I'll have to fly then. Yeah, I mean, it's 4 hours long. That's a long film. I mean, you know, everyone complained where Lord of the Rings had the director's cut, didn't they? And old Lord of the Rings had 37 minutes longer, which is a lot for a film. This has got like, this is 4 hours. It's got like an extra hour and a half. It's ridiculous. Right. So I fancy I might hire that tonight. Hire that out. Right then, I want commodities. Tritium. Yes, I'll take it all.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Right. Where is my carrier? There it is. Just make sure if there's anything I can... No, authority, black market, power contact, all that rubbish. Ooh, 1,000 salary claimed. Actually, how long have I been aligned to that? 2 weeks, I think. 3 weeks. This person down here, Zemina Torval, is going to give me weapon-rated mining lasers. Still got a week to go. And then I can go through and get those mining lasers on my cutter. So I'm quite looking forward to that. So let's take a look at the stream so I can answer some of your comments. Where are we? Live control room. Oh, there's loads I've missed. Death by Snoo Snoo. Hello. You're right, the support missions are nice. I am tired of the orange dash. I certainly am. Thanks for giving a follow. Vega. Nice one. Sean Jackson. 07 to you as well, Commander. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep popping back and forth between this and that because for some reason it's not picking up the stream. Oh well, never mind. If you're on Twitch, I can answer. If you're on YouTube and anything else, it seems not so much. Right, so yes, I'm going to get some of those lovely, the mining lances. I fancy a bit of that. And why not, you know, stick them on the cutter. At least you're not going to be completely defenseless. I can put more mining lasers on there. Things will be better. Right. Okay, Universal Cartographics. Can I sell anything? 60 grand. 60,000 pounds. Where's my crew lounge? Yes, utterly useless. But she's only 2%, so that's not so bad. Right. Got everything. Got fuel. Let's go. So this is the final bit of tritium refueling. Don't panic, I'm not going to do any more. I pretty much cleared out the entire system anyway. I've pretty much cleared the entire thing out. So I'm going to go back to the carrier. I'll be getting a different ship. And then I'll be heading on then down to find this Valkyrie. This crashed Anaconda. Pick up its logs and what have you. Okay. Pew. Auto launch is complete. Let's kind of get ourselves lined up with where the carrier is. It's a long ways away. And I do like my HUD. The yellow HUD. I mean, it's functional, I know, but they need to have a way of changing that in-game. Okay, we're off. Counting down. So while it's doing that, I can watch it on that monitor up there. I wonder if I can put that. I should be able to. Let me see. Oh my god, I hate computers. Right. Pop out chat. There's the window, and I can put it there. So I can see people now in YouTube on that monitor. I think. Yes! That's better. So, alright, let's take taxi rides out of the equation for Odyssey. Other than that, I think it's really good. I was a little bit doubtful before. I was thinking, oh, you know, I'm not sure if they've got it right. But I think they have. I think they've got a lot of it right. And what they haven't got right, they can fix. You know what I mean? Let's see if they do listen, or, you know, and they haven't got to listen, they haven't got to change anything, because people will play it. And we've proven that people will play it, because people are playing it in Alpha 1, you know? So it is indeed quite interesting. Right, I need that's what I need. Right. So yeah, gonna jump in the Asp Explorer, good old Asp Explorer, and get ourselves down to the Trianguli sector. Get that sorted out. Go and find this crashed ship Valkyrie and scan its logs and see what all that's about. Nice, easy Sunday afternoon stream in Elite Dangerous. What could possibly go wrong? So for those of you on Twitch, welcome. Those of you on YouTube, welcome. And even those of you who are watching on Facebook, I know there are some of you who watch on Facebook, welcome too. This is going to take ages. In fact, it might have been quicker to have jumped all the way back up to where the freight carrier originally was, and then do something there. But never mind. Okay, still a long way to go. Oh, we need to be going faster. I spent all my time in frame shift. It's crazy. What I want to do is dock, and all I want to do is drop the tritium off. Just everything I do seems to take an enormous amount of time. Either way, never mind. So it seems that a lot of this Twitch and YouTube stream is going to be me going from one place to another. But unfortunately, that's the game, isn't it? You know? That's the grindy nature of the game. I mean, fleet carriers do help, I think, in some respects, to alleviate that grind. Yeah, the subspace law. Yeah, it's a good idea. It's a very good idea. Oh, 80,000 to go. Yeah, negotiate deals, purchase hirings, select a system. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to, right? As long as you're in the system, contact other stations. You're right. I mean, there's so much stuff they could do. They just got their hands full with Odyssey at the moment, haven't they? That's the problem. And I wonder that if on Wednesday they do release Alpha 2, if they'll reset the commanders. That's the question. That's a good question. Will they reset the commanders? You know, it's difficult times if they do. People have been out there making a lot of money. But I wouldn't be a bit surprised if they don't reset them. You're right, it is. The new galaxy map and system map is good. I like it. Lots of many different, well, hidden features that we didn't know about. So, next Saturday afternoon, I have my COVID vaccine. So, there'll probably be a stream on Saturday. There might not be one on Sunday, depending on how I'm feeling. Well, procedural generation is a quick fix for everything, isn't it? I think. A lot of games are doing it. I don't know why they don't do it. You know, I mean, I think the minimum spec they've put up for Odyssey is wrong. I think it's really going to struggle. I think my machine runs it, but barely runs it. Not to an adequate manner. They've got to sort that out. So I think it's going to force people down the upgrade route as well if they're that amount of an avid gamer. That's what I think. And you're right, the old dev diaries seem to be on to suggest that they were on board with it. So who knows what they're thinking? They know what they're thinking. All we can do is just attempt to guess, really. That's the thing, isn't it? All we can do is have a good guess. So we're finally coming up on the carrier. Finally. Yeah, you're right. And the machine learning to better quality. Yeah. I mean, like I say, who knows with Odyssey? You know what their plans are. I mean, chances are they've already got what they're going to release for the stages of the alpha, and it's just going to be embellished with bug fixes. I think. Hopefully, we'll see a drastic improvement because it wasn't that clunky in the version they showed on the demo. Things went a lot smoother. So, you know, I think we're going to have to wait and see. This seems to be taking forever. Right. Let's get ourselves all lined up. Good thing is, no one's tried to mug me off. Two-minute papers. I'll check that out, see what all that's about, yeah. That'll be interesting. But you're right, the machine learning, I think, has got to a stage now where we should be seeing a lot more better content. Okay, here we are. We're coming up on the carrier. Eating up those light seconds. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm just going to leave the carrier here. I can't be bothered jumping it anywhere. I'm just going to get in my little asp and then fly down to that one particular sector. Okay, here we go. Auto dock. Nicolaso Soffo. Hi. I think if it's released before Christmas, it will still be half-assed and not finished. I think we're seeing a glimpse of the finished game already. I think it'll be released. Do I farm Hop Jupiter for materials? No, that is on my list of things I'll be doing probably next week.
Landing gear deployed.
Because I'll need something to think about if I've had my vaccine and my brain's not working, if you know what I mean.
Scan detected.
So I'm still a little bit delayed seeing the YouTube comments. They're not coming up in my multi-stream, which is a shame, because I can see that here quite nicely. Yeah, I've got to pop out.
Scan detected.
Right, I am down. Let's offload this tritium.
Docking complete. Ship is secure. Hello, Commander. How may we assist you?
Okay. Transfer. Transfer all to carrier. I still need more, but I'm not doing that today. Right, cancel. Down to refuel that. Carrier services. Into my shipyard, my stored ships. Asp Explorer. Use. Now I got an SRV on this, about a 47 light year jump range, so it should be okay. Restock everything. Where am I going? Navigation. It has been found in the following system. This is the Valkyrie. It's been found in the following system. So, just over 2 jumps away. Now, what is the Valkyrie? Well, let's launch. Come on, we should be launching. Let's get up through the roof. What is the Valkyrie? So the Valkyrie is a ship that's crashed, and it was carrying special passengers, right? These particular special passengers were the ACT agents, all right, and these are the people who were tracking down on an anti-NMLA mission. Of course, we know this. These are the terrorists that were blowing all sorts of stuff up a couple of weeks ago. So the ship has been found after they asked for everybody to go out. You're there, good stuff. So I'm going to plow on down there, read the logs, see what it's all about. If there's anything to pick up, really. And then, once I've done that, it's time to move on and play a bit of Odyssey. That's typically what I'm going to do today. So, you know, Captain Niamh Seutonia, who vanished on an anti-NMLA mission, has been found with its crew dead. So that's the Valkyrie, and it's in the Trianguli sector, GW-W B1-0. So, like I say, we're going to head on down there and see what it's all about. Right up. Let's go.
Drive charging.
There's good materials. Good stuff. I do like good materials. All the codes on GitHub. Ah. There's a triangular
Fuel scooping.
sector. Hidden Creek Infirmary.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yep, swing up. Okay.
Frameshift drive.
And now I'm jumping. So, all this little bit of in-game lore, they're really ramping that up.
3, 2.
No voice. I think you got yours switched on, haven't you? Okay, no worries. Alright then, here we are. So it is B1. I think it is. I think it's there. B10 is where we need to go. So, nothing actually on the map, but that suits me fine. Let's zoom over. Not too far away. First planet, 1A. 1A, eh? This one here. Okay. Let's turn around. That's the one. Okay, good stuff. Look for you. Got your got the wing beacon on? Okay, so we're ploughing towards it. Okay, we're starting to scan some things now. Everything's taking a while to get to. A nice blue or pale teal planet. Okay, let's do some scanning.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
There you go. We're scanned up. Trying to get to the side of the planet. Right, where? Where's he gone?
Orbital flight engaged.
Coordinates we want are -12 and 24. Which looks to be over there. No worries, dude. Right. Overshot it. There's the crash site. We're going in. -12.2 to 24.7 is where we need to be. It's all dark, even with the lights on, which illuminate nothing, but basically help. And hopefully we'll just glide in nicely. Right the way in. Okay, we go. We're about to drop in. Can we see anything from this distance? Bit of screen tear down there. There's Cardago. We are going in. just start seeing it in the distance. Okay, we're gonna slow it down a bit. There he is.
Unit deployed.
Yeah, look, you're famous. Ah, he's a show-off. Look at that. Right. Okay, then. Let's find this crashed ship. There it is. Right. Okay, so this ship said there was signs of a battle, and there sure is. We've got laser marks all over it. Everyone's meant to be deader. You know, it's another dark planet though, isn't it? Let's face it. Pop in. No one in the cockpit. As you'd imagine, there never is. You don't see someone in there going, "Oh, help, help, I've crashed." You know, well, you know, get to your escape pods, we'll pick you up. But it's had a bit of a hard landing. There should be some more damage to this model, to be honest with you, seeing as the Anaconda has got a lot of sort of like in-game damage. But, hey, there you go. There it is. There is the ship. So let's get on the deck. Try and find somewhere to land. About where here will do, because I know that looks a bit flat. Come on, I need to land, I need to land, I gotta land, I gotta land, I gotta land. There we go. And we're down, everybody. Woo! You're right, yeah. So, what are we seeing around here? Absolutely nothing. We can see the ship down there. He's on there with his SRV. And we're down. Right, let's launch.
Drive assist off. Low gravity warning.
Let's get the lights on. Let's see if there's anything to pick up. Nice cargo racks, is there? Cool stuff. That's what we need. And there it is. Just over the ridge. And we're down. Right. Let's give it a good going over, see what we can find in regards to scanning. We've got cargo rack over there. We've got a cargo rack here.
Drive assist off. Drive assist on.
Let's give that a scan. Let's give it a shoot. What do we got? Tellurium. We'll have some of that. The cargo rack over there. Some more material. Zoomed off. God, there's stuff everywhere. Look at it. Another rack. Tried driving an SRV up a building. Yeah, well, you know, it's gonna be fun, isn't it? Ruthenium. Oh, again, all the big materials here. Another cargo rack just over that ridge. Right, moving around. Let's go and scan the data core. Have a good look around this ship. There it is. And we should have a log. There's the log. So, after analysing traffic reports from the 9 attacked stations, I think I've correlated a pattern. I traced the flight plans of all recent ships, and there are 9 cargo vessels, one at each starport. That passed through the Madrid system on the same date a week before. That cannot be a coincidence. I'm taking the Valkyrie and a small team to see what we can find. We're at Painscott City. Local IIS are already monitoring one of the smaller factions the Order of Mudhrid. Its leader, the Landgrave Delacroix, has expressed support for replacing the Devals with new rulers. My theory is that the NMLA were using Mudhrid as a staging post for the bombings. There are Imperial, Federal and Independent factions in this system, so maybe they had agents with them arranging cargo transports into each superpower's space. Next up, we've raided a cell of NMLA activists being hidden by the Order of Mudhrid. Captured data confirms that the Landgrave is gathering Neo-Marlinists to his megaship, the Steel Majesty. But that's not the real prize. Theta Group itself are here. We have got a chance to take out the NMLA's bomb makers. They state, we are back on the Valkyrie. We managed to identify Theta Group's ship before it jumped into hyperspace and are currently in hot pursuit. It looks like they're headed towards the Marinus colonies. I've made contact with Captain Castile, who's en route to intercept them. Still, I'm starting to wonder about the veracity of this info. Are Theta Group really on that ship? Or is it bait? I'm duplicating all our data and logs into the flight computer as a precaution, but I hope this will be an early victory for us. Guess again. Because they are done. Now, looking here, contacts, nothing. Nothing else that we can possibly do or look for, other than, you know, log out, respawn, hit the cargo logs again as well. So that is the second point on what we wanted to do today in regards to the stream. We wanted to do some Tritium refueling. We've met up with Commander Cadago. There he is. Right there. And as a result, that's all I really had to do. Flash the lights on and off, like, because they like that, don't they? Everyone likes a bit of light flashing. So, I'm going to go and head back and dock with my ship. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change instance. Still amazes me with these massive tyres, how the SRV still nice low gravity on it. No worries, mate. You fill your boots with your materials. It stands to reason to stock up on that stuff with those respawning cargo racks. So let's get round the back of the ship. There we go. And let's get back up. Board ship. Job done. Now I'm not going to bother getting back into the carrier or anything like that. It's time now to go and play a little bit of Odyssey. So I am going to exit that where I am. So I'll have to quit to the desktop. And then we're going to enter the Odyssey instance. And I'll have to do a bit of messing out with my options as well then. Because I've got myself on high def. So, So far, so good. Let's get in. At least that was something. Little bit of in-game lore, little bit of tritium. No combat so far. But now it's time for extreme taxi driving. We should now be seeing a nice black screen. Powering up sights. Okay. We should be on the menu. There you go. So, great stuff. Where are we with the YouTube chat? Sorry, happy Easter, Michael. How are you doing? Zabadak, happy Easter. Simon, how are you doing? I know I'm actually not stuck on a 20-minute taxi ride, although I can't see my YouTube stream in my multi-stream. Don't know what's going on there. So, I like how you say, why is every mission 150,000 light seconds away? It's exactly what we had. Good stuff. All right. Good day, Chris. How are you doing? So, I got to keep one eye on the chat here and one eye on the chat there. And you know how these things are going. So, I don't mean to neglect people on YouTube. I certainly don't. It's just that for some reason, I can't read the chat on my main screen over there. So, see if I can pop that out and resize it. That might work. That might work. Okay, right then. Elite Dangerous Odyssey. Let's see if we can't completely cock everything up. So, high def I'm playing in at the moment. Not entirely sure that's a good idea. Let's see how it goes. Open up my private group. And connect to my private group session. I'm going to drop the resolution down. See how things are going. So, bit of tritium buying. Not very exciting, I know, but these things have to be done. Bit of carrier jumping. Bit of logistics. And we found that Valkyrie and got that log. Now, for quite a small thing, because these crashed anacondas are absolutely everywhere, the fact that it was given a point in Galnet and on the website in regards to, you know, the NMLA means it could be something of worth. So I suspect next week there'll be a community goal or something or other like that to go and take them all out in that particular system. I wouldn't be a bit surprised. Justice for the Valkyrie is probably what it is. That's what I reckon. You got through three space... Oh my God, 3 settlement raids. Jesus. Okay. So this is in full 4K. And my little graphics card's going, it's 4K. But we'll see. Alright, There's a bit of tearing going on. You can see that, can you? I am going to have to drop the resolution on this. This is abysmal. Okay. Options. Graphics. Display. Let's take it down to, I think that one. And apply. Yes, that'll do. Cool. Right, look at that. The mouse moves when I move it. Brilliant stuff. Right then, resume. Right, brill. What should we do? Let's start out with... Well, I'm rubbish at these anyway. We know that. So, let's try a transportation mission. Straight off the bat. 61,000 credits. Fetch personal documents from a settlement. Right. Travel to Etnam Watch in the, wherever it is, system to get personal documents. Accept. What? Threat level 4. I'll get owned. Let's have a look. What else we got? Threat level 3. It's even worse. All I want's a nice and easy one. Well, that one. 0. Excellent. Accept mission. Done. Accept mission. Done. Cool. Start at the beginning. That's what I say. We're going to start at the beginning. And now, typically, it's moved... Oh. Yeah, the best way is to set the resolution on the desktop. Yeah. You're probably right. Let me see what I can do with my desktop resolution. Let's keep that then. Right, brill. Let's move that over there. Still don't know why the chat is not showing. That's crazy. To reset my settings in regards to that. Hey, oh, it's working. It's working. Brilliant. YouTube is now working. No idea. What? Behind me? What, this? What's this? That's my microphone. That's my R2D2. Right. Okay. Brill. It is now. Right. Okay. Let's get that over there. I can close that down. Okay, let's get that on the go. It is quite nice. It's still a lot of clutter in it, right? But, and here's the thing. I'm having a move around tomorrow. So, yeah. Right, okay, here we go. Right then. Yeah, that's not bad. What do we need from this young lady?
So, what are you after today?
Consumables.
I've got all the essentials.
Few more of them.
I can't tell you how many times a medkit saved my life. Always pays
Few
to
of
keep a few
them.
of these on hand.
Few of
You're
them.
gonna give someone
Right,
a
just so
really
we
bad
got
day with that thing if they
some
aren't packing
stuff.
a shield. Good
Let's
job.
get ourselves over there, nice and easy. See what we can pick up. There she is. E.
Welcome to Apex Interstellar, the first step to everywhere.
Okay, let's lock that shuttle. Okay. Where is my mission? All the way down there, for God's sake.
With the largest shuttle fleet in the core systems, Apex Interstellar Transport can get you there. Come fly with
Crazy stuff. Do you know what? I think I might as well just there we are. What do you mean, not a set? Oh, God. Alright, okay. Have I broken it again? Jesus Christ. And here's the point. There's no cancel button. Do you think, no, I don't want to go there. I want to go somewhere else. Is there? There is absolutely nothing. Well, that's another bug, Mr. Frontier. Drop-off point not set. Select a drop-off point. I can't. Mark with a T. You reckon? Should be able to mark it with... Nope, can't do that. Oh, it's actually kicked me out. Let's try that again then. Well, goodbye.
We're always here if you change your mind.
Let's get another mission while I'm there, because I'll do another mission. That's a long way away. Mission board. Let's do a operations mission. Breach the network. Oh, infiltration missions. Look at this. That sounds quite nice. Like I'm going to get my hand slapped. Breach this network. Be people around there. Disrupt production. Shut down power. All good stuff. These are good many if you can pull them off. Turn on power at that. Accept mission. I'll have that. We'll do all that. Right. Hopefully, and I won't die. Here we go. Hello.
Welcome to Apex Interstellar, your gateway.
Let's have a
to
shuttle,
stars.
please. It does. It does take a long time to load. Let's get down there and get that one first. Book a shuttle. Now that was quicker, wasn't it?
Thank you for flying
Goodbye.
Apex Interstellar.
Yeah. Oh, come on. There it is. That's frustrating. That shuttle ready doesn't come up quick enough, does it? Let's face it, it doesn't. Zachariah Jones. Take me to the base. That's what I say. Yeah, I was looking at messing around with the graphics settings. Hopefully by Wednesday, the new PC will be here. And graphics settings for me will be the thing of the past. That will be it. I'm not gloating. It's just that what a headache it's trying to keep things running on this GTX 1070 in a decent resolution. You know? Okay. Why is my inventory empty? I do have a power regulator, however. Right, we've got that, so I know I've got it. Thank you very much. What else have I got? Frag grenade. Medkit.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I am a passenger. There's a guy or woman over there flying. So if I turn on the ship, night vision, you can see the pilot and some chairs that aren't coloured in. What's the new system got in it? Well, there's loads of stuff in the system. It's so spread out, it's very frustrating. Which a lot of people... Oh, the new one's got a 3080 in it. RTX 3080. And I had to... Well, I was looking for... If you've been following the stream in the past, you'll be knowing over the past couple of weeks that I have been looking for a new PC. And because of the availability of GPUs and processors, any sort of silicon chip, really, things are at a premium. But there was a site I was following called Chill Blast in the UK. They popped up on the Facebook feed. We have one in stock. This system, and it was an Intel i9 10-core processor with 32GB of RAM and, you know, hard drive space. And there's some stuff I've bought for it to bring it up to the sort of storage I've got in the one down here, which is I've gone for a Barracuda 7200 drive. I've gone for a nice super fast Fire CUDA that slots on the board, and there's a 1TB SSD for games. Plus, and here's the big selling for me, it was liquid cooled and it had an RTX 380 GPU in it, 10GB. So we should speculate on frontline solutions. You're absolutely right. How's that gonna go, do you think? And when you say speculate, I'm going to go and get myself a beverage. Be right back. Oh. And I'm back. Do I drink alcohol? Yes. And today's stream is brought to you under the influence of Hogarden Pale Ale. Oh, that's the stuff. I got into this when I worked in Belgium years ago, and for some reason I just liked it because it tasted like bubblegum. Hubba bubba bubblegum. It's fab. It's a wheat beer. No, I do not smoke the. I do not smoke the herb. I do not do that. Okay, what we got? So you put the TI in. Yeah, so at least you're getting a few more frames per second. Weather here, as you can see, the sun is shining out the window. Lovely blue skies. A little bit cold though. There's a chill in the air. Yeah, will it be 12v12 in the same settlements, or are there going to be specific battlegrounds? But I think there's going to be some sites there, and I was looking at some sites the other day that you can't get to. Those are going to be locked off for frontline solutions, I reckon. That's what it is. They've got to have maps, different maps that are specifically designed for it. Because a lot of those bases that we've been going to and things like that, they're nicely laid out, but it's not really good for a death match, which is effectively what it's going to be. It's going to be a death match, isn't it? And I'll be interested to see exactly how once you drop there, where do you respawn? How many times do you respawn? You know? It is very, very sunny. So how are things in Poland? Because everybody hears that there's the pandemic is running rather high there. So you're saying it would be really cheap if they sent us to the same bases. It would be utterly cheap. Let's think of it this way. This military bastion base I'm going to now, right? What happens with the turrets? It would be good if there were turrets on base. You could control the turret, and the turret starts mowing people down. But I don't think they've been that forward thinking with things. Michael, yeah, I understand what you're saying, buddy. You stay safe. Be a smart person. I think, yeah, the respawn and the dropship on the ground. So that'll be a good thing. I wonder how many respawns you get. Was that down to how many credits you get? You know? That's going to be interesting. But it would be good to be able to take control of the, you know, any laser turrets that are around and have them focused on the other team. That would be something. If you can get there quick enough. But then that would make the turrets something that somebody went to first off, you know, without even looking at the other things. Wouldn't it? Yeah, I mean, Wales is vaccinating its 46 plus now. So everyone over the age of 46 to about 56 is being vaccinated. They've done about 68% of the population, something like that, which is great. First dose. I get mine next Saturday. So we'll see how I feel next Sunday. But the UK apparently has got, is that the least amount of people succumbing to it since all this began. Like, you know, it's ridiculous. Right. But surely if you close all your nuclear reactors, you're not going to have any power. Because, you know, you can't keep burning coal. You know? Things like that, all the traditional stuff. Oh, are we there yet? Yeah, good point. So in regards to graphics cards of what people got, Simon, you say you've got the 1660 Ti in your machine. I saw somebody else there had internal Intel graphics. Good luck with that. 1070 in my machine. When this machine gets retired now and I take the bits out of it, I'll be putting that 1070 into my son's machine upstairs because he has a GeForce GTX Ti, so at least his Fortnite will run a bit better. But we'll have to see. There'll be the bartering up of different bits of hardware. It is. We're going to concentrate now on Odyssey. So, yes, there'll be a swap around of some of the hardware from that PC into other stuff. So, fortunately, we're coming up to Boulder Military Bastion. Now, it's meant to be threat level 0. It is a really good, powerful card. 1660 Ti. It came out, was it last summer or last March? About a year old, isn't it? 1660. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's right. I thought so. Yeah, Michael wasn't complaining. YouTube chat is so delayed. It's ridiculous. No. It's not a case of like stopping talking about the pandemic. This is what it's affecting all of us, and in turn, it's also what's affected why graphics and processors, right, is at the point where no one can get hold of them or paying premium prices for them. I mean, the 3080, right, and there's a part comparison site, UK part picker or something, PC part picker. I'll get the link. Some of the prices, all you got to do is look on Amazon how much some of these cards cost, right? It's utterly ridiculous. Talk about racketeering. And then you've got the Bitcoin miners as well, right, who are all using it. Hey, look at that, the lights are on.
Just so you know, we'll arriving shortly.
Yep. Good stuff, mate. Let's turn the old night vision off. Don't need that. We just spilt beer. Ah, very important stuff. Spilling beer. Don't spill it. We used to be able to get the really big bottles of Hogarden, right? And now we're down to the mid-sized ones, which is a shame. Okay.
To see you again soon.
I've got my power regulator. Yeah, I know. It's just it's the thing with the cards now. I mean, this was given. I had this opportunity that I never usually do
Low temperature
to
detected.
go out and
Low gravity detected.
buy a card that was relatively new, so it should last me. So there's the command center. Oh, look at this. Cheeky monkey in it. There's the power. Let's get up there. Threat level 0, yet there's people wandering about. Brill, 3.
Energy transfer complete. Entering restricted area. Entering pressurized environment.
Engage
Power
my
center
regulator.
initiation confirmed.
In case some cheeky chimp comes in through that door.
Mission status updated.
It's true, innit? That's right. So, power is on. Thing is now, I gotta get in, turn those turrets off. Why is everything gone red? So I got to get to the command center.
Low temperature detected. Leaving pressurized environment.
That'll be a turret. Skimmers are now online. Where's the front door? More skimmers, more skimmers. Oh, there's... kind of want to get in. Thank you, I'm in.
Entering pressurized
Now, dare I...
Suit recharging. Suit fully charged.
Dare I go in and turn the turrets off? I'm going to have to, really, aren't I? It's okay, we know all about sanctions.
Leaving restricted area.
Alarm systems disabled.
Okay, that's the alarms off. Don't need to go in there. I think it's... not that one. Or that one. It's posh, isn't it? Must be in here. Security. Or we'll take all the stuff. I'm full of ammo. That's the foyer. It's up the stairs. Oh, aye, what's that? Authorization scans.
Authorization scans disabled.
It's the turrets I'm looking for. Here we go. I think that's kind of it. Nothing else. Yeah, I don't think I'm trespassing because it's let me in everywhere, isn't it? So... we're all disabled. Will this work? Yes, we'll take it all. And that. Cool. I think I've pretty much got all the stuff I can carry. Oh no, I can get some more. Ooh, supercapacitor. Let's try again. Can't take any of that. And I'm done. That's it. There are bad guys here. Okay, we're all done. There's the skimmer right outside. Let's call the taxi man.
Interstellar Transport accepts no responsibility for any grievances sustained while on board an Apex vessel, including but not limited to jelly lung, increased appetite, permanent blindness, kidney shivers, temporary blindness, weight loss.
I need to go here, don't I?
Memory loss, vertigo, hair loss, night terrors, adrenal surges, and hiccups.
Shuttle request sent. Low temperature detected. Leaving pressurized environment.
I need to be on the other side of the compound.
The shuttle is moving to your location.
There's the commando. There it is. Oh, now I'm stuck.
Shuttle docked. Ready for boarding.
It's all the way over there. Right, let's leg it. I'm doing 2 in a row, I know. You watch, I'll get shot now. Turn my shields on.
Shield activated.
There it is. I know I've turned the turrets off, so I'm not going to get shot. I'm learning. I'm learning. Run away. Now this is where I usually die, because I've been shot by something that you shouldn't really have been shot by. Like, I don't know, like an air vent.
Welcome aboard. Make yourself comfortable.
Yes, goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, planet.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
It will be good with this, with the SRVs. There'll be people ploughing in there, won't there? It's going to be interesting times. Yeah, there is a fighter patrol in the base sometimes. I thought I saw one earlier on, but I think it was the shuttle moving away. So this should be quite simple. A case of roll in, pick up the documents, roll out. it's going to be interesting how the notoriety works, I think, in regards to ship weapons against a base. Because you're going to have to take out the turrets, or they're going to completely obliterate you. So by shooting at the turret, you're shooting at the base. By shooting at the base, you're going to incur notoriety. Even if you kill all the people. And it's a shame there's no bladed weapons involved. Because, you know, sometimes you're able to creep up behind an NPC, and then you could give him an old sticking. It is. It's going to be the fun of finding out, because everyone's in the same boat. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. What am I doing? I don't know. It's all going to be like that, isn't it? At least this isn't too far away. Yes, it was the hard one first. And even that, according to its 0 threat level, shouldn't have been hard. But then this could be equally hard. And getting shot. And that'll be 2 missions gone. That's the strange thing about it. Okay, so will it be nighttime or will it not be nighttime? These are the questions. Looks like it's going to be nighttime. That's the good point, isn't it? It's dropped people just offside the limits. People sneak in. You wait just ready, out of range. They sneak in. They turn the turrets off. Unleash holy hell. And away we go.
Orbital flight engaged.
So here's a question for people, right? Where is your PC? Is it on the floor or on a little trolley? Or is it on your desk next to your monitor? I've seen a lot of people putting them on next to the monitors and things like that. Well, a little bit distance away, but up off the floor. Now, traditionally, I've always had PCs on the floor, right? Because it's a PC, goes under your desk, thanks very much. But when you think about it, that's where all the dust and the guff is. Which is going to get sucked into the fans.
Okay, we're approaching our destination.
Floor. Yeah, mine's on the floor right there.
Control Apex 618 ready for docking. Just let me know.
Ah, overload. That's a good idea. Nice one, Obi-Wan.
Prepare for landing.
Nice one indeed. I hadn't thought of that. That's a good one. Okay, I don't need anything for this. Thanks for the follow. Weren't we just here?
Thanks for choosing Apex.
Okay.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected. Low gravity detected.
Where am I going? The dome of the habitat. That's going to be up there, isn't it? That's the hab building over there. Now is he a cheeky monkey? You just don't know, do you? They've got power. Let's see, is he a cheeky monkey or is he just a guard? Oh, he's alright. So he should scan me and that'd be alright. I reckon. So let me announce myself. Alright, Chief, get your scanner out.
Scan detected.
All finished.
Yeah. Do you see him go for it then? It's a bit rough, wasn't it? Yeah, look at that, look. Okay.
Entering pressurized environment.
Container 10. Okay, so where are we? Facility. Foyer of the habitat. That's the washroom. Corridor. Container 10 we want. The dorm. The dorm. Oh, why is there no container 10? Here we go. It's going to be outside, isn't it? Right, foyer. Just not in any of those. Okay, there's the habitat. I didn't see it. It's in the dorm. There's the dorm. Ah, there it is. Okay. Sometimes I've had missions where it's not where it said it is, it's been elsewhere. Okay, obviously they fixed it. Right. Where is it? Into the dorm. Ooh, look at all that lovely stuff you could pinch. So where is it? Ah, there it is. I walked straight in and missed it. Okay. E to interact. So 9769. 9769. Okay. There it is. Right. Got it then. Leave the area. Okay. Let's get out of here. I want the taxi. Local booking.
Shuttle request sent.
Come on, come on, come on.
Dangerously low temperature detected. Leaving pressurized environment. Shuttle inbound.
Hopefully I won't get shot. Here's a shuttle. So, what do you all think my chances are of getting off this planet alive? I've done nothing wrong. I've been scanned, they know who I am. I've had the clearance. That should be it.
Glad to have you on board.
I haven't been shot yet. Look at that. That seems to be how it's done.
Frameshift drive charging.
The problem is when you get targeted by the turrets on the base, you haven't switched them off. There's nothing you can do about it. Your hand instinctively goes for your joystick. You know, but you can't because you're not flying, and the pilot is useless. Yeah, so you start downloading the data points though, you start getting notoriety. It's illegal to download on these missions. Some missions they're okay. But you're right, you can get data from there. Do I think there'll be a wipe? Well, I was talking about this earlier on. I don't know. A lot of people have gone out this week and made millions, right? That's a millions. But for all we know, Wednesday, that's it. New commander. Thanks very much. You know, in phase 4, we get all our stuff, so I'd imagine there would be a wipe then, right? Because we've all called our commanders different names and things like that. So, it's going to be interesting. I think there's going to be a wipe on Wednesday. But now, we know that you can make decent money on the clear out the scavenger missions. And you can make decent money on, you know, the pick up documents missions to get you started. And also the power up the settlement missions. They're good. Huh. It'll be wiped at the end of the alpha, but what they're saying is will there be a wipe in between phases? I think there will. I think there will. Because for all we know, we'll be moved to a different system. Food for thought there. I mean, when we think about it, right? There are certain points of the place. Elite Frontier will want people to start again to test the whole starting up process. I think so. I think so. I think it would be fair. I've got a feeling they'll do that. I reckon they will wipe it, Simon. They should wipe it, is what I'm saying. You know, they want people to go through the whole setting up the key bindings, setting up configuring their commander, naming their commander. All these things need to be tested again, I would say. But when you think about, you know, even the starter missions, people might have just done a few of these pickup document missions and not gone back to anything. So they want the, you know, they would have had, like, say, a day of testing of that, and that would have been it. So I think, you know, if they do wipe it, it'll force people to go outside of, you know, the zone they've been used to, and then going through it all again, which is what it's all about. A laser machine pistol and a heavy kinetic machine gun. Yes. Well, you say it won't go down well. It's an alpha. I'm sure I read somewhere that they were going to be doing wipes. I mean, when you think about it, we are playing at Frontier Development's pleasure. Even though some of us have bought access to the alpha, to play the alpha, we are indeed playing at their pleasure. Right? They hold all the cards. And at the end of the 4 weeks anyway, you know, I mean, look at it this way. What can't you buy to get 1 million credits? Exactly. I think they'll be silly if they don't. I think they'll be really silly if they don't. I mean, I've got, I don't know, about 900,000 with this mission now. And I can get myself a nice little Cobra Mark III. Thank you very much. Happy with that. It's only an alpha at the end of the day. Yeah, well, it's an alpha. That's the point to the grind. They want people to grind out the bits of the missions, I think. Yeah, exactly. But, you know, I mean, they've released a minimal viable product. That's what they've released. That's what the alpha is. It's not even that, right? You know, it's prior to a minimal viable product. So, as a result, they have to ensure more testing so that when it does hit RTM, you know, release to manufacture or release to production, there you go. Yeah, I'm expecting a wipe. $3.5 million? Yeah, well, you've been doing all the silly missions, haven't you? That's what it is. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Time has value. But then you're telling me you're not going to play... You'll be dying to get on it. You'll be like, oh, I'm not going to play it. I've got morals. I've got my own morals. And you may last 2 or 3 days, Cardago. You may get 2 days, 4 days, right? And then you'll go, got a little bit of time. Let's see what this Elite Dangerous Odyssey is all about then. What phase are we on now? You'll be in. You'll be in. I bet you. This is why we're all playing it. So, who in the chat had Easter eggs? Who in the chat had an Easter egg today? It's Easter Sunday. Did you have an Easter egg? That's what I want to know. I had an Easter egg. I had a Yorkie Easter egg. You had Easter eggs, good stuff. Izzy, good stuff. I think I was saying yesterday, I went down to our local supermarket, the Asda, and there were 2 Easter eggs left. And normally there's loads. Got a couple? Ah, that's all good stuff. Remember the days when there was, you know, a mug with it? By default, that was it. Have a mug saying Kit Kat. And you can still get them now, but... Look at this, we're approaching Hopkins City, and I'm still not dead. Yeah, that's the same stuff. I mean, the supply for these things, I mean, normally the supermarkets are falling over them. You know, they've got shelves upon shelves of it. Not this year. But they've finally got the demand. Mouse Holbrook, no Easter eggs. Oh, mate. Hot cross buns, or now we're talking. Has there been any Easter-themed cosmetics? I haven't seen any. The only cosmetics I last saw was something around the Type 10. Or was it Type 9? They had something. That I'm not sure if it was Easter related. Yeah, my kids, they had loads. They had like 3 off my mother and father, 3 off my missus's mother and father. Then her sister got him 3. There's Easter eggs everywhere. Melt them down. Melt them all down, I say, and make Rice Krispie cakes. This is true, and this is what I've been suffering with, Simon. I've been dying in virtually every mission, as you know. That has indeed been my problem. Yes, hot cross buns. That's the stuff. I think we had them last week for breakfast on a Sunday. But you can get them all year round now, isn't it? You know? Hot cross buns. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Do you know what? Rice Krispie cakes is the best part of everybody having Easter eggs. Because you're like, oh, not another Easter egg. Rice Krispie cake, that says something. That's like, But you have Rice Krispie cakes, or do you have cornflake cakes? I prefer cornflake cakes because of the angular nature. Because, you know, there's a bit of danger involved, isn't it? If you make the Rice Krispie cake sort of thing out of cornflakes. Or fruit, or like crunchy nut, because they are, you know, quite prickly, so to speak. That gun combo is a winner, is it? So what's the gun combo? It is a glass chewing hard man's choice. It's exactly like what it is. It's like chewing a broken bottle. You're like, but you can't stop yourself, right? With cornflake cakes, like that, because they are so tasty and they hold more of the chocolate. Whereas Rice Krispie cakes, it's sort of like on top of it. Cornflakes, you get a nice coating over the cornflakes. I have to go and talk to my missus and get the cornflake cakes on the go.
Passengers inbound.
Problem is,
Apex
they last about
472.
10
Have a
seconds
landing
in the
pad
house.
for me?
All the kids go, and then gone. It's like crumb at the bottom.
We're about to land.
Right, let's get all my stuff out of the locker. Storage. Transfer. Look at that, suit schematic. Transfer all from ship. I can't, I'm full. I have got a suit schematic. That's alright, innit? Not that I make the blindest bit of difference, because we've only got a couple of days by which to use it, so what's the point? Hopkins City. And we are landing.
Have a
Cut
good
the
one.
door and grenade him. There was a couple like that last night where the guy was inside. Disembarking. Let's go cash in, make some money for a change. Carbon fibers and stuff. Yeah, with the wipe coming, that's the thing, innit? You know? Probably do it next time.
Need a job?
It's a bit white trousers up there, innit? A bit Siegfried and Roy.
Hey, I need someone who can, you know, get into places.
Amount of times I've been killed, pointless me getting white trousers. Okay, reactivation. Yeah, I could have had that one micro super capacitor. Yeah. Very good, we'll have that. Money. This skip animation thing, innit? It's like, why even put it in? Personal documents. Aerogel, 1 unit. No, I shall have the money. Okay. Let's pop upstairs. Go to the bar. Hey. Who's in the bar? Where's Sleepy Boy? Is he? There he is, look. That is brilliant. Have you seen the point where they've been putting Bernie Sanders next to him? I think that's been really good. Right.
If you need some credits, I can I get you, Commander?
Art geezer.
So how may I be of service today? If you've got the goods, I've got the credits.
Oof, look at all this. Here we go. Confirm that sale.
It's a deal.
Over $1 million. Woo. Goodbye.
I appreciate your custom, Commander.
Right. Then she looked a bit anxious, like she wants to go for a wee. You just watch the body language now, right?
Please, you have to help me. I have credits.
Uh-huh. And where'd you keep the credits in that suit then? So it's like moving from foot to foot. Arms across her chest. You know, doesn't know what to do with herself. The body language they've imbued on these characters is a bit... Right, go on, what you want?
Help me with this.
Threat level 4? Forget it.
I understand. Yes. Sorry to bother you.
Let's get ourselves over to the terminal. Yeah, diapers it is. Okay, mission board. Let's do a... Find the Californium. Where's that? Bellamy Industrial Silo. Let's have a go. What's the worst we can happen? What's the worst that can happen? Okay. Let's book a shuttle. Find the Californium. All the way down there again.
Your shuttle is ready to depart. We at Apex Interstellar wish you a safe place.
Okay. Yeah, another 150,000. Yeah, it is. They're all 150,000. It's my thing. Oh, I'll do that. Doesn't look so bad. 150,000 light seconds. Yep. I got that knack for it. But it provokes good conversation in the stream, see? It's nice weather today. Not everybody's in watching Twitch or YouTube. They're all out and about. A lot of UK people are out and about. Businesses are starting to open back up and all the rest of it. Whereas the past couple of months, everyone's been in. You know? That's the thing. Everyone's been in. Now everyone is going out. So... But it's also good because it means
Drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I can think about having another beer in a minute. So that's a bit of a ways away. So now I can check up on the comments. Okay. It has. It's really worked here. I'm not exactly sure what the cases are, but it's down under 100 a day, right? So lockdown's really working here. There's still people who go out and want to exercise their rights to complain against the lockdown. So that's why it's spiking in some local areas, but not in Wales. In Wales, it's pretty good. But you know, this weekend, the Easter weekend, they've opened the gates to things, and people have been out and gathering and drinking, and down the island. All the youths have been getting together on social media and organising fights. Then there was a fight in Swansea. Then there was a fight. Oh, it's an absolute nightmare. And the rubbish people are leaving, laying around. People are pigs and animals. And, you know, people are seeing them, are seeing, you know, how disgusting it is. You know, bins overflowing. That's if stuff's even put near a bin, which normally it isn't. It's just left. I mean, what I don't get is that people go to the park, for example, and they've got their food and their snacks and their drinks in a bag, right? Well then, why not put it in the bag and put the bag in the bin? Instead of just leaving the bag and its contents everywhere. Well, in Wales, we've been locked down since December. It was only last week, I think it was, they opened up things like hairdressers. Gyms are still not open. Bars have been closed since last June. Yeah, we have. We have vaccinated half the over half the population. But they're still not opening up the boozers. Or the gyms. Now, I was down in the supermarket, and Black Knight, you are spot on there. Completely inconsiderate and lazy. You know, there's glass. It's a lovely beach in Barry, South Wales. Lovely beach there. And all sorts of rubbish littered along that beach. You know, it needs thorough cleaning. Which the council do every day, right? But you know, people are out going to these areas with no consideration for other people. Crazy stuff. I mean, the kids have only are going to go back to school full time after the Easter break, so in a week. So I think then we're going to see a spike in cases. So far they've said, oh no, the kids don't catch it. The kids don't catch it, right? Or some children don't catch it. I know some kids who have had it. But it's more about they carry it. And if you've not been given at least one dose of the vaccine. And like I said, they're doing 46 to 56 now. My missus is a bit younger than me. She's 46. She's got hers on the 15th. I've got mine next Saturday at 2 o'clock. So once the kids go back and they enter that sort of mitochondrial soup, right, that is the school, I think it'll go up. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But, you know, France and Germany have got a second wave. Our friend from Poland, Michael, they're having 300,000 cases, I think, in the month of March. Germany's on its knees, and it's coming up to holiday season. Exactly. There needs to be a sort of on-the-spot surveillance fine for people if you drop litter. Now, if you drop something accidentally, it falls out your pocket and you don't know, fair enough, right? But leaving a big dump of load of crap in the middle of a field and walking off and pretending you haven't seen it, that is something completely different. I did realise I got a bit ranty then. I didn't mean to, but it's something that really irritates me around with the litter. It really does. Same with dog mess on the streets as well. I mean, you know, I take my dog out. I got my bags. The amount of people who obviously haven't got a bag is ridiculous. Okay, we're just getting into our third hour of this stream. I hope you're all enjoying it. About 21 people, 4 from Twitch, 17 from YouTube. That's what my stats are showing me. Thanks for the follow, Mark. Yeah, that's right. Black Knight, you're totally right there. I don't see... This whole thing about not exporting the vaccine until the EU, until AstraZeneca has met the EU demands and their order, seems contentious. And I'm sure there's... But that's what's been reported in the media. We don't know what's actually happening. And I'll be fair, when I hear things reported in the news, I do take everything with a bit of a pinch of salt. A pinch of salt. Salt, you know? I do take anything with a pinch of salt, because you don't know what's really going on. Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot more. It is good stuff, you know, and it does help getting together with like-minded people and getting on these streams and learning stuff, which you wouldn't normally find out otherwise, would you? You know? I mean, on my channel, I tend to do an awful lot of, this is how you do something. And I've done one or two. But there's no point going daft on, this is how you do a this mission, this is how you do a that mission, because it could all change, right? So going in, streaming, and just doing the missions, for me, I think, is perhaps the best way to not only promote this, because, again, you know, it's a promotion. People might say, oh, I'm not bothering buying that Odyssey. They might see it and think, oh, God, look at that, he's useless, I could do better than him, and have a go. Right? More players, richer community, more people watch the streams, more people watch the streams, more people do streams. Everyone's a winner. I mean, actually on my channel, it's not Elite Dangerous that a lot of people are watching. It's Subnautica. Because Subnautica has been free on the PlayStation Network, Subnautica has been the top 15 or 16 videos that people are watching. So it goes with trends. When I stream, it's great because I get about 300 people at least of views watching the stream. So that's good and compelling stuff. Whereas with the videos, they can range anything from 100 to 1,000 over time. But there's no point putting an awful lot of this is how you do this, this is how you do that on an alpha, because it's all prone to change. Black Knight, you're right. The EU did procrastinate a little bit, really, and did put the order in after the UK. They backed a different vaccine, and then when they realised the AstraZeneca vaccine is cheaper, and it is, as opposed to the Moderna and the Pfizer vaccine, then everybody wants the AstraZeneca vaccine. Because it's cheap, isn't it? Personally, I would have just paid. Here's my money. Even if it was like, I don't know, it's like, the AstraZeneca vaccine is like under £5 per dose. The Moderna one is something like £65. And so is the Pfizer's about 50. Wouldn't have mattered because, if you work for a company, you could have offset the cost. Oh, definitely, Simon. I'll look at the Reddit list about the settlements around. But we might get a new area.
Passengers inbound with Apex 857. Got a landing pad for me? Just coming into land now.
Right, find the Californian without getting my ass shot off. Here we go. Place your bets now, please. How long do you think I'm going to last? 2-1 on 3 minutes. Okay, here we go. And the screen goes blank.
Low gravity detected.
Okay, it's in the command center. That looks like the wrong way to me. I can just make out some buildings. It's my daughter informing me there's cheesecake to be eaten. Ooh, happy Easter. Right, I have gone the completely wrong way, it would seem. Okay, that's the perimeter. Ah yes, here we go. Right, turn the torch off. And there's no night vision. Are there any cheeky monkeys around? Well, that's the hab. What have you got here? Ammo. The good thing is I haven't seen anybody yet. Right, there's the command center. That's a lovely effect of the arc at night, isn't it?
Energy transfer complete.
Right. The locker in operations.
Entering pressurized environment.
It's got to be upstairs, isn't it? Operations. Could well be a chance to loot everything. Looks like operations to me.
Energy transfer complete. Entering restricted.
Reminds me very much of Aliens. Yeah, Tech Locker 1. Here we go. Ooh, Californium.
Mission status updated.
I'll have it. I'll have that too. And that. And that. And over there. Ooh. Can you not shoot these? That's a shame, isn't it? I could loot absolutely everything, but you can only carry so much, can you? Can't take any more of that. Okay, we got grenade case, ammo. What is that? Some sort of like schematic? Nobody knows what it is. Okay.
Energy transfer complete. Leaving restricted area. Leaving pressurized environment.
Doesn't seem to be anybody around, which is a good thing. That's another good way of doing it, yeah. I don't see anybody. There's the power. What have we got round here? There be a box. Another grenade case. More than likely, there's going to be nothing in here to get, so we'll have a look anyway.
Energy transfer complete. Entering pressurized environment.
There's a terminal. Power in there with ammo.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Who's that? Let's have a nose around. Med kits there. Of course, you've been in there. More med kits. Exploding barrel. See what's in here. Kadago, no worries, mate. Have a good one. See you next time. Might be on tomorrow.
transfer complete. Entering pressurized environment. Energy transfer complete.
Of course, I could have gone to that terminal. Seven knows upstairs.
Warning. Suit power loss imminent. Energy transfer complete. Suit fully charged. Energy transfer complete.
There's a terminal. All sorts of guff here. Ooh. Oh, I can't get it. Liquefied gas. Oof. Infinity. The hell's that? Right, well, let's get out of here and call the shuttle.
Energy transfer complete. Leaving pressurized environment.
Founded in 3222, Apex Interstellar Transport is the
Shuttle
largest
request sent.
There's the landing pad.
Shuttle inbound.
Well, I'll do what you said and put it in the inventory, and I'll go and stock up again. Here it comes. I've just spotted some energy stuff here.
Ready for boarding.
I'm using JSB. I'm using the standard key bindings. I backed up my key bindings from the original game, and I've got a video on my channel about that, how to do it on PC. And then I used right, how do I do this? transfer. I can't transfer it. How do I do that now? Q. Inventory. No, I can't do any transferring. And then I went to keyboard and mouse, right?
Your shuttle will depart shortly.
Well, I can't do anything with that. I just gotta go. Ah, manage inventory. There it is. Right. Okay, I should be able to go back.
Your shuttle has departed.
Which I think is this way. I think. Ah, yeah, I found it. Now I noticed there was some energy cells by the turrets, I think. I thought I saw something glowing. Perhaps I was wrong. Loads of grenades. More grenades than you can shake a stick at, but haven't seen right, what building is that? That's the command building. Power building. Nothing there, nothing there. More ammo. Yeah, so is the lag in the comments. It's terrible, isn't it? I thought I cut that open. I know I cut this one.
Entering pressurized environment. There you go.
That'll do for me. I know it's an alpha, it's a silly game, but do you know what? Fab. I think it's showing. What's that one? I've only got one mission. Why is it showing all? Must be yours, Simon. Because I know we're still in the same instance. I think.
Shuttle request sent.
Here's the shuttle.
Shuttle docked. Ready for boarding.
Come on, run faster. And there you have it. They are adding fleet carriers in phase 4. I'm already heading back to the station. What I'll do now, actually, is I will end the stream. It's been a pleasure talking to you all this afternoon and this evening. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. I've had fun. It's been good to get out here and talk, right, about something that we like and about other things as well. So I'll try and do a stream again tomorrow. All right, and what I'll do then is we'll put an announcement on the community page on the YouTube channel. Hit me up on Twitch if you haven't already done so, and also on YouTube if you haven't already done so. Like, subscribe and follow and all that rubbish, because it certainly helps me out. So thanks very much for watching. I've been Ricardo. Stay safe, and I'll speak to you all soon. Laters.